Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Ingraham. This is the Ingraham Angle from Washington tonight. We have a huge show, so buckle up. Stunts over substance. That's the focus of tonight's angle. No matter how much time they spend denigrating his judgment, President Trump still has the most astute political mind in America. And he knew exactly what last night's primary results meant for his party.
You know, the public's pretty smart. You see that last night. We had some great success last night. The Republican Party had tremendous success last night.
But why were Tuesday's primary results so fantastic for the GOP? One word: Angie.
The machine and the members will proceed to vote. Have all members voted? Have all members voted? The clerk will lock the machine and announce the vote.
83 yeas, 28 nays, Mr. Speaker.
Show the bill passes. Read the next bill.
Angie Nixon is the Democrats' newest Senate candidate. She beat out the ever-odious Alexander Vindman last night in the Florida primary. But rather than speaking with authority, she erupts with ferocity.
Now is the time for us to stand up and lock arms and be willful accomplice in this fight against fascism.
Now, if you could actually make out what she said we're going to be willful accomplices in the fight against fascism. I think she meant willing accomplices. But we get the point. It's kind of accomplices in ignorance. Of course, the usual suspects in the lamestream media, they got the framing all wrong. And it's typical. This morning I saw all the headlines. And it's hardly stunning, by the way, that she won. And it's not some wowza moment for the socialists. Look, her big competition was the diminutive, portly Vindman. Now, he's known for being ardently pro-war, focusing on the Ukraine war. And remember, he was an impeachment star who ultimately just flamed out. He had to be, basically frog marched out of the White House. So Nixon herself, though, is a monumental disaster for her party because she epitomizes the speak before you think style socialism that always, and I mean always, gets them in trouble. Heck, she can't even sell or understand, I think, what she stands for.
A large population of people who fled countries like Cuba and Venezuela who may have a very unfavorable view of the term socialist, and they may not know you yet. So what is your message to them?
I want to be clear. I just recently joined the Democratic Socialists of America, but I'm also a union organizer. I'm a mother. I am a wife. I am a community organizer, a small business owner. And I'm going to have conversations with people about what it is that they care about.
Well, I'm going to go off script for a second. Okay. She is a DSA member. She's asked about one of the preeminent positions of the DSA, and she devolves into her personal resume of being a mother and a community organizer. What does that have to do with the price of cheese? Look, this woman is the best midterm news for the Republicans since Graham Plattner and Francesca Hong. Now, those two ultimately, as we know, had no staying power. But with Nixon, oh, this is great, because Republicans get to dine out on her nonsensical ranting and campaign commercials from now through Election Day, when she'll undoubtedly lose handily to Republican candidate Ashley Moody, despite her tough talk.
I look forward, Ashley Moody, to taking you on and to whooping you in November, and you will be calling me your senator.
Oh, I'm sure Ashley Moody is terrified. And poor Democrat gubernatorial candidate David Jolly, who can't be feeling very jolly because he can't run away from her fast enough.
Is this a state, Florida, that can elect you as governor, but also elect progressive Angie Nixon for the U.S. Senate at the same time?
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Look, I reject the DSA. I reject socialism. I'm a capitalist.
No, sorry, Dave. Your party fed the socialist beast. So don't pretend that you're shocked that the beast wants more running room, and it's hungry. Somewhere tonight, Byron Donalds is smiling. Now, what's perhaps most absurd about Florida Democrats, and especially the socialists, is when they talk about how living in Florida, it's like a gulag, okay? Nothing but suffering and misery. All because of what supposed fascists are doing there? Like who? Governor DeSantis? Now, he's a fascist? Under whose leadership has Florida become one of the country's most successful and fastest growing states? DeSantis's. And why would major companies be flocking to build plants in that part of America if, as Angie said, it were run by fascists? Pretty risky for companies to do that. But like so many of her progressive comrades, she's all stunts and no substance. Now, she may not have danced for TikTok like Graham Plattner, but she was choreographed in many ways, and she has choreographed something else, her own arrest, for protesting her House state's map after a 5-hour sit-in outside of Governor DeSantis' office.
No one's allowed in the building right now. It's a closed building.
Even if I'm a lawmaker.
You cannot be in here. You can be out there. You can't be in here.
I'll wait on the governor. I don't care about the rest. I care about the people.
No one cares about the people. Her case goes to trial in September. Oh, I'll print up some free Angie shirts for you. Stay tuned for those details. So she relishes, though, being angry, because think about it, that's a lot easier than being thoughtful.
Let me make one thing crystal clear today. If they think the threat of a trial is going to make me back down, they picked the wrong woman.
She does realize it's an amplified instrument, that microphone. Now, they picked the woman who decided to trespass as political theater despite being warned multiple times. So how is any of this good for the Democrats? Because they have to appeal to working class and independent voters to win these races, not just to the university students who fantasize about living in a commune in the 70s with the Weather Underground and the Black Panthers. So who does Angie think she connects with in her base? Well, maybe it's a Marxist cop killer whom she likes to quote.
I'm going to leave y'all with these words of a famous freedom fighter before we open it up. Assata Shakur. Our chains are them kidnapping our immigrant neighbors and locking them up. Our chains are them not arresting corrupt cops that shoot black unarmed men in the streets.
All her win tells us at this point is that Democrats have gotten themselves tangled in a web of their own spinning. They have zero ideas for growing the economy, but lots of plans for taking what you earn, what you save, and then spending it on programs we can't afford and that we know don't work. They have zero ideas for public safety, the usual race hustle and screaming racism, all that. Their only plans for public safety is closing prisons and opening the border. Great. There are some signs, though, that she's trying to temper her shrieking. Well, this morning she was sounding very calm on Morning Joe, very different from some of her previous appearances. In the end, all they have, though, is hating Donald Trump. That doesn't go that far. He's going to be out of office in a few years. Then what? Democrats thought they could ride the socialist wave to shore, but now it's become a riptide that they can't swim out of. And there's no one coming to save them. And that's the angle.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.